My last one is from Cooking in the Kitchen, which is an awesome song, by the way.
Happy you like it.
The voicemail in there. First of all, I love a song that includes a voicemail.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about that, but it just... Maybe it's because I was a big BSB kid back in the 90s. Backstreet Boys, for those that are...
Too young to remember.
Yes. But they had a song called The Call. And the aesthetic of the song starting out with a phone call and the muffled conversation just resonated with me. Like, the song itself is something that I had a very hard time understanding as an Airways person, because it's about calling the singers calling their girlfriend and telling them that they're going to hang out with their guy friends and that they're running late, when actually they're with another woman.
Ooh, scandalous.
Scandalous. So as an Airways person, I had a hard time wrapping my head around that idea.
Yeah.
Because I was already like, I don't think I even want to be with the first one, much less a second. But yeah, I loved the voicemail, and it felt very aspec coded.
Hey Monica, I got your message from earlier. I just wanted to let you know, maybe we could not talk about your relationship problems with Tom. I'm happy you're comfortable with it, but I'm just not really into relationships myself. I know that might sound weird, but it's just the way I am. I'll explain later.
Definitely was.
Yeah.
That's one of the songs that it definitely was 100% supposed to be aspec coded, because, you know, going back to the times when I was kind of, I wouldn't say coerced, but they're just like, maybe you should try a little bit of this. I'm like, no, thank you. And some of that does come along with maybe your friends are in relationships, which is awesome, but, you know, they just bring things that I'm not personally comfortable talking about. Like, I don't need to know what you're doing to your partner in bed. I don't need to know how often you're seeing them. And if your other friend, if your friends are cool with that, that is fine. I'm not bashing it, but please leave me alone. I just want to be able to live my life without having to hear every single detail of all this drama that's usually pretty avoidable. I want to tell you that I'm ace, but without telling you I'm ace.
Yep.
I was kind of trying to channel the inner 2000s vibes, you know. People still say with Drake's songs, they're like, I don't really want to talk to you on the phone because I don't want to end up being that person that's in the voicemail. I did have my friend do a voice recording to make that telephone sound, so that was definitely consensual, but, you know.
Yeah. It's ironic. Like, I love a voicemail in a song. I am terrified of leaving voicemails myself, though. So if I call and I get your answering machine, I'm going to hang up right away and then text you instead.
Right.
I'm somebody that I think I sound better in writing than I do auditory.
Yeah, same here.
Even right now, like, making the transition off of, I was mostly on Twitter to start, and making the transition onto videos about 6 or maybe 8 months ago now was pretty daunting for me because I'm that way. But back to your song though, I love that song.
I do have a question though. So I do watch your videos, of course. You really pack meaning into your videos, and it feels like you take a really long time thinking about the whole concept of what you're talking about. Do you, and this doesn't have to be for the video, but do you typically try to write something down before you actually sit down and record it, or do you typically just have a topic in your head and then just go off of that?
So it's funny, you can actually tell which ones I've given more time to and actually written out a script versus the ones where it's just what I'm feeling in the moment and I'm just saying it and getting it out. The ones where it's written out are usually the ones where I'm in front of my 8123 poster.
All right.
The ones where I'm sitting in my chair are usually just, I'm feeling this right now, I'm just going to say it, and that's that.
All right.
So you can tell how much effort I put into it, or if I'm just really in that mindset in that moment by where I am.
Heck yeah, you have valuable fluently aspec lore.
I'm living in rain. My skin is raining in heaven. Got this sensation. I'm letting it run down, down,